Guys, hello. I played Lost Ark for a few hours, okay, and I want to share my 5 cents and what I think about the game so far. As I was playing, I wrote down everything here in my book so I don't forget. So this counts from the tutorial all the way to level 20 and what I think about the game overall, okay. So, what I wrote down first, it has a very indie-like cinematics with a very bad quality, a very bad voice acting, a very cringe story, a lot of conversations that are not important at all, they're just wasting your time. It looks great for an isometric, if you can call it action RPG. I just can't call this action RPG, and I can't call it MMO. I don't know what it is, but later about it. Lip sync is absolutely terrible and it's non-existent. It already feels like it came out from another planet, okay? Maybe because I'm from Europe, maybe because I just can't get any connection with it. Maybe because the entire game is brain dead. I don't know. Maybe because I'm 35 years old and I already passed through tons of different games in my life, so this feels like shit. But let's go onwards. What I also wrote down. Uh, Voice acting can also disappear, but those are bugs, glitches, servers, and so on. I don't want to speak about game performance, okay? We already know it sucks, considering those servers and the waiting queue and so on. Just forget about it. That doesn't exist. It's the main issue for most of the people, but I want to talk about the game, not about its performance and its problems, okay? I mean, that's classic for, especially for games like this. And it happens non-stop, not only with this game, let's be real. It has a very long and brain-dead tutorial. A very simplistic MOBA combat. What I wanted to say about a very simplistic MOBA combat. If you play MOBAs, you already know that you use QWERTY, okay, to fight and so on. And basic attacks, they do absolutely nothing, okay. But when you use those... It's fucked hard. When you use those skills, okay, they go on a cooldown like in League of Legends, like in Dota, okay, and you can then spam them again. So, how does it look like? You spam something, enemies are brain dead sitting over there waiting for you to hit them, of course, they do nothing. You spam your skills. Once you spam the first skill and you go to the last skill over here, they gonna reset slowly. Okay. And you do it non-stop. You can forget about basic attacks, they're really not important at all. So, it's the same combat like in MOBAs, but imagine playing League of Legends with bots on easy mod. That's what this game is. League of Legends with bots on easy mod instead of a classic player opposed to you. Now, how it's gonna be in PvP, I guess it's gonna suck a lot because hitboxes are completely off and movement is also very clunky, so League of Legends has that advantage over this game also, okay? They wanted to make an action RPG MMO based on League of Legends, because I guess it's popular in Asia. Let's move on. A very low amount of loot and loot drops. One more reason why I can't call this game an action RPG, because in action RPGs like Diablo likes Grim Dawn, Path of Exile, Van Halen, what was it else? God damn it. Grim Dawn, Volten, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of action RPGs. The main factor of action RPG is loot. And loot over here is going slow because they expect you to go on this little button over here, okay, and spend money for loot drops or to buy better gear. So is it pay to win? Yes, it is. And it's not a matter of perspective how you see it. This is a free-to-play game. That's pay to win. A lot of players will have advantage over others. It depends how much money they spend, and it depends if you decide to spend money on the game or not. Now, someone's also gonna say Path of Exile is also free to play, but you pay stuff. Yes, but you don't pay to win. You pay for cosmetics, you pay to enhance your stash, and that's about it. We all start with the same cards in Path of Exile, for example. Everyone starts with the same cards, alright? Look how brain dead the AI is, by the way. Here we do not start with same cards. The more money you got, the better you are. Better in this terrible, terrible game. Next. GGGGG, that's how I wrote it. Why I wrote it like that? Because most of the quests in the game are completed by pressing GGGG button, alright? Not most, like 99%, if not even 100%. This is GGGGG, okay? GGGGG, you collect the quest, you go, you do something that's 5 seconds away from you, okay? Like this shit, whatever the fuck it is. Eliminate grave diggers surrounding. Ah, okay, buckets. You pick up a bucket and you quench the fire. Come on. Throw the object you're holding.
Hurry, hurry.
Press E. How the fuck you do that? Okay, it doesn't matter. You eliminate this fucking thing, okay? You go back and you keep spamming GGGGG until you resolve a quest, get some minor amount of currency. This is currency up here, okay? And that's about it. Every quest is the same. Fetch, do something stupid, carry bricks, quench water, collect flowers, loot eggs, kill 3 zombies, kill 5 demons, kill 6 plants, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth until you go mad. Next line, extremely weak and bad first boss, as well as all other bosses I encountered, and I killed around 20 of them. They all act the same. They wait for you to hit them, like to expend your entire combo on them, okay? Everything that you have, you're gonna expend. Then they're gonna do their one stupid attack, you're gonna roll out, alright? And then you're gonna come back with the next combo until they drop dead. Oof.
Hurry, hurry.
Daily rewards are all mobile like that. Those daily rewards, okay? Log in daily to receive a reward. Kill something to receive a reward. Do something stupid to receive a reward, okay? Upgrade something to receive a reward. Fart to receive a reward. And those rewards don't mean shit if you don't click on a store page here and spend actual money to buy the actual currency. Because they give you like popcorns, okay? Next, 1 hour in, while I was 1 hour in, and there was 0 challenge. Now I'm at least 5-6 hours in, and there's even less challenge. Because brain dead AI, it's brain dead from start to the absolute finish, I guess, no matter if you spend an hour or 1,000 hours in a game. It's a fetch game. 20 seconds, you fight for 20 seconds, then 3 minutes of walking on a map and talking, then again you're gonna fight for 20 seconds and you're gonna walk and fight and walk and fight. But basically this is a walking simulator, okay? Really, it's a walking simulator with very, very small amounts of encounters that you're gonna resolve very, very fast. Next, non-stop flashing of achievements. Here on the main screen, no matter what you do, they always gonna bombard you with good job. You achieved this, you achieved that. Here's 5 silver, here's 5 gold. Where is that thing? Here's, I don't know what, goddammit. Here's a card, here's a collectible, here's a trinket, and then don't do shit if you don't go to the store. Next. Brain Dead AI, already said that. Group of enemies feels generic. Now, what I mean about feels generic and group enemies in this game, for some reason, they always attack in groups. They don't act like a single unit. You see how they act. They act in group, okay? And when you trigger one, the entire group triggers in a same pattern towards you, alright? You know what games act like this? Real-time strategies, okay? Look at them. They act the same. They don't act like a single unit. They act like... I can't even explain what I want. You see how they act? They don't circle around you. They don't do shit, okay? They act like they have one brain, alright? One brain. Don't even wanna discuss this, they don't even attack when you're close by. Next. Hitboxes are bad and they're completely off, which you'll realize after you spend some 2 or 3 hours in the game. They're really, really off. Hitboxes are straight fucking disgusting. If we want to compare with other MMOs, they're disgusting. If you want to compare with action RPGs, they're disgusting. Okay, Path of Exile, Diablo. God damn it, Diablo 1 has better hitboxes. And that's a game from 96. Now, next one. Too much info from the start of the game. And it is too much info. This game doesn't allow slow progression, okay? It just bombards you with all of this. Okay? From shit music, to emotes, to inventory, to cars, to titles, to codex, to I don't know what. It just throws everything in your face. You will need like 5 fucking hours to read through every bloody thing that exists here and to learn what does what. Basically, it's very stupid and simplistic and it feels mobile-like, but it's a lot to take in from the start. So it doesn't have a continuous progression, it just throws everything in your face. And that's about it. Now, basic attacks are useless. Already said that. No impact on hit. There's really no impact. When you play Diablo, when you smack with Barbarian, alright? You feel the impact. You feel if you smack it with a club, with axe, with sword. You feel the impact while you're playing. Here, you see? Thud. 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 Spell. Passes through them. Other spell. Exactly the same. Passes through them. Bad animations, in other words. Next one. I said it's a clicking on NPCs simulator. And I mean it. You can't see it here because I'm on a map, but basically this is click on NPCs simulator. You're gonna attack with 20 NPCs till something happens. Something will happen, you will play for 20 seconds, and then you're gonna need to attack the 10 NPCs again. Good luck if you wanna listen to everyone. Because writing is also below mediocre. Next line I wrote down. If you don't finish side quests, the game will lock you out, So there is no free roaming, there is progression from map to map, from map to map, but it locks you out. If you don't finish with this map, you can't progress further, okay? You can't play dungeons. Or a specific level requirement for dungeons and so on. Next. It feels like playing a mobile version of League of Legends, already said that, but against bots on a very easy mod. The game, this one is important, and this one is what I want to talk about the most. The game has Indetity Crysis. It doesn't know if it wants to be an action RPG, an MMO, or a classic RPG. I already explained what's action RPG. Action RPG is Diablo-like, Spirit of Exile, and so on. And they consist mostly out of loot, a lot of combat, and very small amount of talking. Here, there's a very small amount of combat, no loot, and a lot of talking. A lot of walking. So it's not an action RPG, they are selling the game as action RPG. Now, is it an RPG? No, because it lacks immersion. RPGs, no matter what type of RPG, CRPG, third-person RPG, first-person RPG, if they don't have immersion, I don't count them as RPGs. Role-playing game. And MMO... Don't even wish to discuss about MMO. Next. The amount of cosmetic stupidity is insane. I seen an electric guitar for a teleport in a high fantasy world. Bitches are fighting on heels. I don't know what's wrong with the devs. There's like all type of cosmetics from prehistoric age to futuristic parts in a high fantasy world. From drums to electric guitars to I don't know what. I don't even wish to see what's next. I'm already disgusted enough. Bosses are trivial. Already explained how it works. Put a combo on. Dodge, roll out, put a combo on until they're dead. AI is completely brain dead. Very bad AI. Maps. Maps. What are the maps in this game? They consist out of a lot of NPCs, a lot of fetch quests. You fetch, you do it. Then you go over here, you trigger a teleport. Once you're done with all of that, a mini boss will open. And then you transfer to another map and another and another. They just change colors. And every map has a freaking mini dungeon in it, and that's about it. Events can also happen on a map, which are kill 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 50 mobs in a time limit. Absolutely disgusting. All of it. It's a chore. You deal less and less damage as time goes on. Cause it's pay to win and they want you to click on this fucking button. They want you to get this crystalline aura to receive 7000 XP per minute, playing or not. And they do not give you loot, cause again, they want you to spend money so you can buy loot. No loot drops, very, very rare are loot drops. And that's why you deal less and less damage as game moves onwards. So do not even, I guess, do not even imagine to play late end game content if you don't want to spend money, which is fine, okay, if they say 60 bucks and all have equal cards. But when someone can spend 60 and someone can spend 10,000 bucks, that's fucking pay to win. In Path of Exile, everyone spends 20, they all have the same stash, and they all have the same cards with trading options available. It's fucking simple as that. This is pay to win. NPC quest givers and quests are in 99% of cases on 2 seconds away, and they are. If you take a quest over here, you finish it over here, then you go back, finish the quest, complete, receive some minor reward, then collect 3 quests over here, do them here, here, and here, go back, and so on. It's just so fucking brain dead in its souls, my brain cells, to play this. It's not an RPG, it's not an MMO, it's not an action RPG. This is a classic Eastern crap. With no soul. A complete garbage of a game that somehow got overhyped because I guess people are starving for good multiplayer games, for MMOs, and especially for action RPGs. Seems like. The last thing I wrote down that it's the combination of the worst parts of gameplay of both, of all 3 genres, of all RPG, MMOs, and action RPGs. If you can take what annoys you the most out of those 3 genres and put it into one game, then that would be Lost Ark. And if you exclude everything that you love about RPGs, immersion, freedom, and so on, it's not here. If you take everything that you love about action RPGs, loot, progression, it's not here. And on top of all of it, it's fucking pay to win. And I don't even wish to speak about if it's the matter of taste, okay, or how someone perceives the game. If you don't realize it now, you'll realize it in a month, in a 2, in 6 months, but you will realize that this game is garbage. So, those will be my 5 cents about the game. My advice is that you stop wasting your time on this. If you're hungry for an action RPG, you're gonna go and you're gonna play Path of Exile. Fuck, you can even play Diablo 3. If you are hungry for immersion, you got plenty of RPGs to play. If you're hungry for MMOs, you got that Guild Wars, you got World of Warcraft. Do not give this game a fucking cent, because it doesn't deserve not a freaking cent, not a moment of your time. I already regret my, it says 3.5 hours, let's see, maybe it's more. No, I already regret that I've spent 3 hours in a game so far. And this game, not only that I'll uninstall it, I'm also gonna remove it from Steam for good. 80 gigabytes of crap in my PC. It can pollute other files. All in all, I don't have anything against about it. If you like the game, if you want to play the game, I just told you what I think. No bad feelings. I'm way too old. I've seen everything that was coming up since early 1990s, and I played everything, and this game is garbage. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.